this notorious prison in Damascus, Sednaya, we're beginning to see kind of the horrors now. It was known as the human butcher shop by those who were detained there.
Yeah, slaughterhouse. Karis, we're beginning to see the horrors of the prison, but this is hardly the first time that the world is hearing about the horrors of that prison. There has been, over the years, dating back really, I mean, it's been open since 1987, since the late 80s, this prison. But over the years, various human rights groups, including Amnesty International, have issued scathing, chilling reports on what happens within Sednaya prison. It is literally the prison in which the disappeared were brought to be tortured and executed often by hanging. The reports by the human rights groups cited witnesses who spoke of sometimes, hanging scheduled precise days, maybe one Monday, Wednesday, once or twice a week, and they'd be in groups of 50 people, and it would literally be that, just, people on ropes, and people in the other cells would hear the torture underway, these executions. Sednaya prison was also a place, like I said, where inmates only were subject to the most summary justice. There was no real trial to be heard of. There was no real judge, at least nothing that would be considered a judge by Western standards to hear these. It was a special military tribunal. The trials often literally took place, the trials in quotes, in 1 or 2 minutes. These are trials which decided a prisoner's execution. The prisoner was reportedly given a chance to say whether or not they were guilty or innocent, but what they said made absolutely no difference because the verdict was preordained. It was decided in advance, and the verdict, there was only one. It was guilty, and that is why this prison became synonymous with, as you said, a slaughterhouse, with death, brutal ways of torture, brutal ways of execution, beyond the realm of any sort of visibility or accountability.
All right, Doug Herbert, thank you very much for your analysis.